Hey, vinyl community, Elliot here, Lazy Dogs Records, and one of my favorite channels, Deep Track Zach, from down in Georgia, just not too far from me. He is having a 1,000 subscribers contest, and he's noting the year 1972. Show Your 72's, I believe it's called. Simple enough. Show 3 to 5 albums, some of your favorite albums from 1972. First of all, what's playing in the background? It's not from 1972. Probably, I looked on the cover and it doesn't say, but I'm guessing about 76, 77. Front Porch String Band. I believe it's their only album, but Claire Lynch, one of the leaders of the band, along with her brother, her brother's Larry, and he is on the mandolin here. So there's Larry. She has done a lot of bluegrass albums, gospel, bluegrass, that sort of thing. Got a beautiful, beautiful voice. But it's a nice album on Leather Records. If you see that anywhere and you're into bluegrass, this would be a great addition to your collection. I want to show you a blues soundtrack. Sounder. Music by Taj Mahal. Now, this soundtrack is it's on Columbia, 1972. I assume the movie came out in 72. Soundtrack did. Great movie. If you're looking for an old classic movie, I believe Cicely Tyson plays in it. Taj Mahal actually plays in it as well. But this has got some great roots blues type, not exclusively blues, but blues type music. Taj plays the banjo on some, hand clapping. There's all kinds of, Taj Mahal's so eclectic. This will be a good one. He performs all but the first song on side one, which is done by Lightning Hopkins, and that's Needed Time. Okay, so there it is, Taj Mahal soundtrack for Sounder. Excellent, excellent movie. Next is an instrumentalist, acoustic instrumentalist, probably my favorite, along with 2 or 3 others, favorite acoustic guitarist. His debut album, Mr. Norman Blake, and this is Home in Sulphur Springs. This is the same, came out the same year as the Nitty Gritty Dirt Band's Will the Circle Be Unbroken, which he played on as well. He had performed in the Chattanooga, Tennessee area on the radio. He then toured with Johnny Cash, was in his band for a long period of time, and by the early 70s he was ready to venture out as a solo artist, or as an artist promoting himself as the star. But great acoustic flat picking guitar work on here, and it's a mixture of instrumentals and songs with vocals. Bringing in the Georgia Mail, one of my favorites, a Charlie Monroe song, but maybe Norman's most famous song, done by a lot of different people, covered by a lot of different people, Ginseng Sullivan. Okay, that's a great one. But he does some fiddle tunes. He does just a wide variety. Bully of the Town starts this album out. A fiddle tune played on guitar. Home in Sulphur Springs. Next, I'll show you a rock album, a blues rock album, I guess you would say. Her second album. First album came out in 71. 1972, she released Give It Up, Bonnie Raitt. And she has had such a long, illustrious career, highs and lows like any other artist. But just whether she was, playing the big festivals as a headliner or whether she was playing a smaller club, depending on where in her career we're talking about. She was a consummate professional, is still, has an album coming out that has just come out. I understand I haven't gotten it yet, but I'm sure I will pick it up soon. She's about 75 now, I guess. But don't you love that cover? Anyway. And of course, she is an excellent bottleneck slide guitarist. At 75, I saw her doing it on one of the late night TV shows, broadcasts recently promoting the new album. But just anything by Bonnie Raitt is going to be good. Then I've got a singer-songwriter. 1972 saw the release of Kris Kristofferson's Jesus Was a Capricorn. Had this album, I think my brother had this album. He's a couple of years older than me. I think he bought it in 1972, and we played it to death. This is not that copy, because that copy is beat to death. I do have my brother's record collection, but I don't think it survived, and if it did, it would have been in real rough shape. Songs written by, of course, Kris Kristofferson, some with help from Donnie Fritz, another excellent songwriter. Interestingly enough, besides the wonderful Rita Coolidge on here, who was his romantic interest at the time, also Larry Gatlin from Larry Gatlin and the Gatlin Brothers fame. Larry Gatlin plays a pretty prominent role on this album, evidently. But this has got the title track, which is Ode to John Prine, it says. I don't know, maybe he threw that phrase out there and Kristofferson wrote a song about it. It's got Help Me on it. Why Me? Let's see. Give It Time to Be Tender. Just an excellent effort from the great singer-songwriter Kris Kristofferson. And the final album I'll show you from 1972 is a bluegrass album. The debut album, I think I've showed you two debut albums, Norman Blake and this one. From the D.C. area, one of the great bluegrass bands, kind of an offshoot of the Country Gentlemen, another one of the great bands, is the SELDOM Scene, Act 1. Okay? Notice the name of the band is the SELDOM Scene. Most of them held down, if not all of them, held down full-time jobs, so they couldn't get out and play on the road as much as they would like. But they're still out there playing today. They're in different configurations. But play on the name of the band, the SELDOM Scene. You can't really see them, you just see their lower halves. But this has the definitive, as far as I'm concerned, lineup for the SELDOM Scene. It's got John Starling on guitar and vocals, Mike Aldridge on the dobro, John Duffy, late great John Duffy on the mandolin, Ben Eldridge on the banjo, and Tom Gray on the bass. There they are. This is an excellent album. They knew how to weave in contemporary songs and adapt them to the bluegrass format very well, and traditional songs. They always played in a traditional bluegrass manner. They weren't a jam grass or anything like that. A couple of the covers on here from contemporary songs. James Taylor's Sweet Baby James is on here. Arlo Guthrie's, not Arlo Guthrie, John Goodman wrote it. Arlo Guthrie had to hit with it. City of New Orleans is on here. Another one of the songs I really like on here is With Body and Soul. Great album. See any of these old SELDOM Scene albums, you can't go wrong on Rebel Records. You cannot go wrong with these vinyl records. Okay, so there's a look at 5 records from 1972. Congratulations on 1,000 subscribers, Zach. Well deserved. And keep up the good work. I always love your videos and your contributions to the live streams. Take care. And remember, everybody, be kind to your neighbors, because folks, we're all neighbors. It's as simple as that.